And just like that, we're back at it again. I know it's been a minute, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. I'm a pod star, not a doctor. It's your man, Cuff Daddy, and my co host.
The American Pharaoh.
We're here to fuck around and learn shit on accident. And believe it or not, we're on episode 65. Who would have thought that we would have made it this far? We did, and we have. This is-
65. You really thought we were getting there?
No, I did not. This is crazy, but it's been fun, and I'm still having fun. We're gonna have some fun today. And speaking of fun, dude, I just came back from a week of vacation in Hawaii, and I will tell you that it was so rejuvenating. And I know you go on a lot of vacations, but I don't. I tend to be a workaholic like most orthopods. But man, that week really kind of reset everything. And it's kind of like I just started anew, right? It's
That's
like
great.
anew. I have to tell you though, so it was kind of a R&R thing. We were at Coalina, and my wife made it like we scheduled a bunch of activities for us, like some meditations. And I try to dabble in the meditation. I'm trying to get back into it a little bit more.
So you did
So
white people shit.
I didn't say that. I did like holistic shit. So at first we did a floating meditation where we did a meditation on a raft, and that was kind of cool. Did that one day. Then the other day was a little wild. So we go into this like little temple thing at the Four Seasons, and there's a guy there, and he's sitting there, and it's a sound bath meditation. So he kind of preps that he's going to be playing all these sounds, and he's kind of warning us like, if your body feels funny, like don't freak out. And that kind of intrigued me. I'm like, what is going on, right? So I sit on the pillow and I just do my breathing and I kind of get into it. And then at one point I was like, I'm gonna lay down. I was pretty relaxed. And then he starts playing, like he's got like all these little like silver and gold, like they're like bowls or something. And he has like this little wand thing. Yeah. So he does that, right? And I'm like in the meditation, and he starts going to these like really high frequencies, and I felt my brain being massaged and pulled up into the sky. And at first I was like, am I tripping? And then I'm like, wait, am I on drugs? And then I'm
I
like,
know.
no.
I was going to ask if you did
So
shrooms.
no. Dude, I was in a trance. It went an hour, and then they had to like wiggle me to get up. And I was like, oh, and they had stopped, like the group had stopped like 10 minutes ago. And the guy's like, I didn't want to wake you. I was like, man, I was super relaxed and I was totally zoned out. But I had to tell you, man, that was probably one of the best meditation experiences I've ever had. And they're not all the same as, people talk about. They're different for everybody. But dude, that was nuts. And I literally felt like a new person after that. I think like he messed with my brain. It was some alien shit. Like something happened. I swear to God,
Well,
something
you
happened.
look younger.
Do I?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
dude,
not even kidding. You look younger.
so the bad thing about it is now I kind of like I'm craving it. So like I'm trying to like find a place where I could do this sound bath meditation in LA because I want to do it again.
For sure it's in LA.
Oh, it's got to be in LA.
100%
But I don't know if
LA.
I had the guy with me because the dude was like doing these chants. He was like, oh, and he was doing the thing. Wah! And I was like, what's happening in my brain? Dude, it was nuts. It was
sounds like
so
church.
wild. It was wild. I highly recommend it. Dude, that was the best part of my vacation outside of getting the tan.
That's you're tan?
For sure I'm tan.
I can't tell. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I just like, maybe it's that you have a bright light on you or something. Like, you just don't.
No.
I mean, you're probably tan.
So I came back anew, and now I'm doing this 75 hard thing. Do you know what 75 hard is?
Yeah, our guest Eric Rhodes taught us.
That's right.
That.
And I will tell you that it's pretty fucking hard. It's pretty fucking
hard. I think
hard.
the hard part for me is 2 45-minute workouts, and one has to be outside. I think that would be the hardest part for me.
I still have to do my second workout today. After this, I got to go walk for 45 minutes outside. But honestly, the hardest part is all the water. You got to drink a gallon of water. I'm going to the restroom like every 10 minutes. It's terrible.
Okay.
It's terrible.
That when he said that, I kind of just chuckled a bit because that can't be good for you.
So,
I mean, you're going to waterlog yourself.
Can't not be good for you. It's definitely difficult. I will say that it's difficult. And so I'm struggling through. I'm on day 6, but I'm pushing through. I got the wifey on the same team, so we're pushing each other. But I'm not going to lie. The workout's easy. Not alcohol is easy. The diet's easy. The water is killer, man. Though I told Eric Rhodes on on Instagram, I was like, dude, this water's killer. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
What his response? What was his
Nothing.
response?
I tagged Andy Frisella too. I was like, dude, what's up with this water? Like, I'm just peeing all the time.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Any response from either
I
of
mean,
them?
how much water do you drink?
I drink probably 2 or 3 of these a day, probably three at
So
least a
those are
day.
32 ounces.
Yeah, but there's ice in it, so I mean,
It
I'm
still
gonna.
counts. It still
Yeah, I
counts.
mean, I'll probably say at least 64 ounces a day.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
I mean, I don't really drink pop. I don't drink
Yeah.
milk.
I
I
don't
don't
drink
drink orange juice.
same. The problem is I don't really drink. It's like
Yeah,
I don't,
well,
really,
that's the thing.
I don't
Well,
drink
I think
anything.
my OR days are probably the worst
Yeah.
because I need to be better at that on OR days. Because if I have 2 rooms, I just bounce back and forth, and then
Oh
I'm
man.
like, oh, I didn't
My
drink anything today.
I have an OR day on Tuesday, and it's going to be the first OR day on the 75 hard thing. We're going to see how that goes.
Ugh,
I'm about to
good
scrub out.
luck.
I'm gonna scrub out during the cuff. Like I gotta go to the
Well,
restroom.
I don't know what's worse, to piss like nonstop or like, when you piss and it's powder because you're so dehydrated and it looks like LeBron at the beginning of a game.
I mean, one of these episodes we have to have like a water specialist come on and talk about the physiology of water. Like, how much water do you actually need to drink as a human?
I don't know what's good. I mean, a gallon seems aggressive.
What are you doing, man? I've been talking this whole time.
I'm just listening. I'm baffled at so it's funny you say that because I don't go on a lot of vacations. I travel quite a bit, but most often it's for work. And then I think I've taken 2 vacations in 5 years. I think Aruba was the most recent, and then before that was Bahamas. I take that back, and then I went to France. But I mean, like 3 in 5 years. But you're right. There's something special about it. And I was thinking about this because I'm going to be 52 next month, and I was thinking to myself, if I work till 65 and the average, you know, life expectancy is 78, gives us 13 years of retirement. I say we do it backwards.
100%.
I say like you finish college and then it's like Rumspringa. You go for like 10 years and just rock out. And then you go to work.
You work till you die.
And then no. And then you work till 65.
Oh,
And then you have like a back end. So you have like these bookends of enjoying life. Because what happens when we get older? We get older, we get feeble, we don't,
yeah.
we don't have our best faculties towards the end of our life. So that's when we're going to retire and that's what we're going to do.
It's definitely backwards, man. But the problem is like to have fun when you're 20 and 30, you need money, you know?
Well, okay. Well, you just ruined it.
It's definitely backwards. I'd rather enjoy my 20s and 40s not working and raising the kids and having a family. And then when the kids leave, then just
go to
work till
work.
you die. Just work till you die.
There it is.
Yeah.
And then you've been there, you enjoy it.
We got to
But
call
some
Trump.
people-
We got to call Trump. I mean, he can do this
He can fix that. He can do an executive order tomorrow.
tomorrow. and then we'll get all the media and the Instagram popping. Everyone's
Oh my
going to be
God. Can you
blowing up.
imagine?
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do? Okay, let me ask you this. All right. So you just went to Hawaii, which is beautiful. What would you want to do if I said you have a 10-year time period from when you graduate college, or you finish school, so therefore like we would have gone to med school, so ours would have been like 30 something, you're done with residency, then what?
I'd probably just travel, man. Travel, meet people, work out. That's it.
Yeah, I'd probably work out. I would get really good at golf.
Really, yeah, really good at golf.
Really good at golf.
Not pickleball.
Well, pickleball would be probably my number 2 because I played tennis growing up, and so I do enjoy pickleball. I think pickleball is a great way to be old and still play tennis, and I think it's like, I don't know, I like to think of it as ping pong IRL, like ping pong in real life. Like you stand on the table and you use it. That's what it seems like to me.
I mean, the ping pong paddle in my hand is about as big as a pickleball paddle, so it's all the same to me. I got invited to be in a pickleball thing when I was in Hawaii, and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Oh, I
scared.
love.
I see
No,
too many patients getting hurt with pickleball. So, more power to them, but I don't, I'm risk averse. I'm risk averse.
I agree. I mean, I think that's probably my biggest concern when I play pickleball is an injury, just because we
'Cause you're
see
old.
them over and over. Didn't you give a talk
I
on
did.
pickleball injuries?
Yeah. To a retirement community.
How'd that go?
It went well. A lot of them got hurt. So
Did they? So you gave them a
yeah.
talk. You kind of you were almost like you showed them their future, and then like weeks later they're like, "Hi, doctor. Remember when you
Unfo-
told me I was going to break my ankle? Well, here I am."
Unfortunately for some people, yes, and unfortunately for me, I was able to help them. But yeah, man, that's what it is,
That's
dude.
insane.
You know, but
But
it's the whole thing is like I don't know. I think time is a commodity. Like you never get it back. So you just got to spend it wisely. And like in the private practice game, man, like time management is everything, right? I mean,
well, yeah, but I mean that's the thing. Is it well, it's definitely the thing, but what if you didn't need how about if you had more hours in your day?
or do you even need that? We have a guest coming on today who I know we'll introduce him later, who manages to do everything. And
Everything.
the rumor is that he doesn't sleep more than 2 hours. So I need
I
to
I
figure
think
this
he's a
rumor out.
vampire.
But more power to them. I guess there's people in this world that don't need to sleep. And man, if you don't sleep, there's so much more hours to get stuff done.
But are you? Because think about it. It's like it's hard for me to communicate with you sometimes because you're 3 hours different. So if I don't sleep, now it's like, I don't know, 4 a.m. when I get up, call it. It's only 1 a.m. for you. So I can't really call you. And
I mean, you do
of
though. You
course,
text me, and my fucking phone blows up at like 2 in
I
the
know
morning.
that's on me. Well, two of us are Eastern time zone. One of us is Pacific, and that
That's
makes it
okay.
difficult.
I silenced you. I silenced you.
Nah,
Don't
more
worry.
power to you, brother. I mean, if I need you, I will hammer text or hammer call you.
I mean, that's
If
like anybody these days, right? Like if somebody calls you these days, like you probably should pick it up because it's like something's going down.
so, it's funny you say that. I have a patient of mine who came to see me, um, and she was telling me she was moving, and she was telling me she was getting a divorce, and I was like, oh. And I kind of saw that a few years ago. I didn't say anything until she said something. Now I go, because I remember doing her surgery and I called her husband who was in the waiting room because it was like right after COVID. They didn't want us to go out. So you'd call. And so I called and the area code he didn't recognize. So he didn't answer it. And so I ended up walking out there and I found him and he's like, well, I didn't recognize the area code. So I didn't answer it. I go, but your wife's in surgery and the area code is of the area code of where we are at the hospital. So anyways, so long story short, she comes back and she's telling me she's getting a divorce. And I just was like, I knew it just because this dude didn't answer. I mean, and his wife's
That's
in.
not a thing. What are you talking about? A lot of people don't answer the phone after surgery, dude. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, you got to go find them.
So if your wife or kid is and your phone rings, you're not going to answer?
No, I 100% would answer.
Right.
I mean, everybody's different. You don't know. Everybody's different. Not going to put it on them, but it is. Yeah, I mean, I tell them I'm going to call them after surgery, and they don't answer. That sucks because then if I go into my next case because I'm running two rooms and then I don't call them, I feel really bad. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh, the doctor didn't call me." It's like, "Well, actually, I did."
Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
the hardest part is when they don't, and then they make it seem like, and then the PACU nurse calls you and tells you that, oh, the doctor didn't call. So then they call you and they kind of make it seem like you're a jerk for not calling the patient's family. And you're like, I did, but whatever.
Well, I think now we digressed and let's talk about our guest. So today we're going to have Dr. William Levine. We're going to have Dr. William Levine, a nationally and globally renowned shoulder specialist. He is the chair of the Department of Orthopedic Surgery at Columbia University, where he holds the Frank E. Stinchfield Professorship, which, if you guys don't know, is a pretty big deal. He's also chief of orthopedic service at New York Presbyterian. The list goes on and on. Vice chairman of the residency, fellowship director of shoulder fellowship. I mean, this man is amazing. He's a wonderful person. He's a good guy. And we're just going to have him on because we want to just know how he does it and what he's about and how good he is at pickleball. Let's bring him on, Sharif.
Bring him.